Hi! Omega Khaos again, with another deck profile. This time I'm showing my Melodious deck. A really interesting new fairy archetype that is used by Yuzu Hiragi from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc-5 series. Its main combo is getting out the Elegy and Aria by special summoning them, and then your opponent can't really do much. So let's go this deck. First I run 2 Mozarta, the Melodious Master. Its effect is that once per turn I can present 1 light fairy from my hand, but I cannot present another monster turn activate its effect except light monsters. So it's pretty good for swarming, and also I can summon also Christopher from my hand with this card as well. So that yeah, it's pretty nice card. Then I run Aroat Francois, the Melodious Prima. It's a level 7 and it has 23 high attack, and its effect is that I can add 1 light fairy in my graveyard, then I can add it to my hand, so that's not bad, but I cannot activate the effects of monsters except for light monsters. That's a pretty good, only that it has a little bit low attack. It has only 2300, but Mozart has 2600, so yeah, that's why you only run 1, and you can only really summon it out with Valhalla, so yeah. And then one of the key cards in the deck is Elegy, the Melodious Diva. It's a level 5 fairy, and all spells on Melodious monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects, so that's really nice. And if this spell summon card is on the field, all fairy monster you control gains 300 attack. So attack boost is very nice as well. Then, probably the most important card for this deck is Aria, the Melodious Diva. While this spell summon card is on the field, Melodious monsters you control cannot be targeted by card effects or be destroyed by battle. So that's very nice. The fact that your opponent can't target your spell summoned or Melodious monsters you control by card effects, and also can't be destroyed by battle, so that's very nice. Also, of course, if you don't have Elegy alongside, it can lose to non-targeting effects or non-targeting destruction effects. So yeah, definitely really good that there are many ways to spell summon it, either with solo first movement, Valhalla, or trans-modifying Sonata, so very nice card. Then 2 Serena, the Melodious Diva. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon of a fairy type monster. So you can just tribute summon your by using this card, tributing this card to summoning out Mozarta, Lauret, or even also Christia. So that's very nice. Its other effect isn't really used much. That if this card is spell summoned, you can normal summon or set. Normal summon a Melodious monster in addition to your normal summoner set. So yeah, that's a pretty good card, definitely. Then your monster you're going to spell summon. Khaos, the Melodious Diva. I can spell summon this card if I have control of Melodious monster. So that's very nice for mostly for your rank 4 Xyz plays. And I can also change a Melodious monster's battle position once per turn. So obviously it's not going to be used much, but it can still be useful at times. And then Sonata, then Melodious Diva. The first effect is pretty much the same as Khaos, that I can spell summon it if I control a Melodious monster. And while this spell summon card is on the field, all fairy type monsters gain 500 attack and defense, so that the attack boost definitely is very nice. And also, of course, I can use this and transmodify into Aria, so that's also pretty nice. Then the non-Melodious monsters, 2 Astro Christia, of course. If you use Valhalla or something like that, and in the fairy lake, then this is definitely a staple. It is pretty much win condition all by itself. If you get this out and your opponent's deck is very special summon reliant, they pretty much lose if they don't have a way to get rid of it. Then one I got this to search out Valhalla. I first ran more than one, but unfortunately Punk becomes way too cloggy at more than one, because you really only need one Valhalla. And then obviously one Honest, because it's of course light and fairy deck. Then the spells, free solo first movement, pretty much the best spell card in this deck. If I control no monster, I can press one level 4 or lower Melodious monster from my hand or deck. And I can only activate one of these per turn. And but I cannot press on any monster to turn activate its effect except Melodious monsters, so that is kind of a downside, but still. So then it can basically directly press on Aria from the deck, and yeah, then its effect is yeah, active. So then 2 transmodify. It's a pretty good card in here. Either you transmodify one of your level 4 fairies, Melodious monsters to Elegy, or Sonata into Aria mostly. So that's definitely very nice, I think. It's pretty necessary. Then 2 Valhalla, plus one your fairy monster from your hand if you control no monster, so that's pretty nice. Plus one your Mosarta or Christia, or in some others like Elegy and Aria. Because then their effects become active, of course. Then around a kind of an unusual card that has never really seen play, but it's pretty good in this deck, because not always you have no monsters to activate Valhalla's effect, so this card is pretty necessary, unfortunately. So if I have Elegy either on the field already, then you can press one your Melodious monsters, and then they can't be destroyed by card effect, so they won't be destroyed in the end phase by this card's effect. Or you already have your Aria on the field, and then you have Elegy in your hand, then you can press one Elegy from the hand, and then also the same thing happens, so then you already have your main combo on the field. So I think it's, yeah, pretty nice, but yeah, I wish there would be a better card than this, but unfortunately there isn't, so I have to play this. Then obviously Dark Hole and 2 Mystical Space Stuff one. Now the trap cards, of course the free Call of the Haunted, pretty very good in this deck, of course. When you're either your peak boss monsters or your Elegy or Aria, so definitely really good. Then other taps, pretty much staple ones, Solemn Warning, Combustion Evacuation Device, Bottomless Trap Hole, and 2 Fiennes Chain. Now the extra deck, you don't really need to use the extra deck much, but you can definitely use it. First rank 8s, I do run some level 8 monsters, which are the Mosarta, and also Christia. Obviously I'm not going to able to make rank 8s if you have Christia, but still. So now 62 Galaxize Prime Photon Dragon, and Galaxize Full Armor Photon Dragon to accompany it if I need to get rid of face-up card. Then of course Felgran, the best rank 8, and then Arce the Shivan High Protector. Then make fun of with Dracosuck. Probably it's not, obviously I only have one level 7, so I guess just in case, then constantly play this, just in case you have 2 Elegy on the field and I need to exist, so I need to play this. All that of course happens very rarely. Then your rank 4th, obviously the main exist monster you go into, because of your special summoning abilities of Canon. So Consul Omega, because light tech, and same with Pradunama. Then 2 Fairy Chirigor, of course because it's a fairy deck and can make rank 4, Fairy Chirigor is extremely good in this deck to get yourself more cards to be able to get your combo plays into your hand. Then number 1 of Fear Dragon Zero, not bad against certain decks, and it's a fairy monster, so that counts, I think. Then number 1 Sato Arc, of course, really powerful. And then Ghost Skyblast Musketeer, of course, really good. Eos Next Knight, Again, if you have less cards, nuke the field. And finally, Khaos for the entire last damage. So, this was my Melodious deck profile. It's there with a very interesting deck. Deck is still pretty inconsistent, and it's not as powerful as most of the decks currently. So this deck definitely needs more support for it to be viable in the competitive scene. There are some rumors that this deck is going to be fusion based in the future, basing it on the anime, or probably in the future it might become Xyz based. Actually, that is my own prediction. So I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. For now, goodbye and Oma Khaos out.